Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
The things that Philadelphia 76ers fans need to accept as reality this upcoming season. Number one, Joel Embiid is not in the shape he needs to be in to lead an NBA team deep into the playoffs. Flat out, point blank, period. I'm over it. I don't care anymore. You look burned out in the third quarter. You look burned out in the fourth quarter. You look burned out at the end of the season. You look burned the hell out in the playoffs. I don't care anymore. Joel Embiid, get your ass in shape. I don't care anymore. I don't want to hear a fucking joke about how you didn't do anything this offseason in your damn media day. I didn't do anything in this offseason. I sat on the couch, haha, and everybody in the room laughed. And then it turned out I did sit on the couch all offseason. Then they made up some bullshit about plantar fasciitis. Something I've never even heard of in my entire life. Until then, I still don't think it's a real thing. Get in shape, Joel. Okay? Number two, Joel Embiid scoring 33 points per game in the regular season is completely meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. Nobody gives a shit anymore. I don't care. We're not going into this season celebrating Joel Embiid dropping 55 points against the Atlanta Hawks on a Monday night in November. Nobody cares anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. It's going to be hard to even watch the regular season this upcoming season because it doesn't matter. So I don't want to see another season of Joel Embiid leading the NBA in scoring and being burned out in the playoffs. Hyperextended knee, whatever it is, injury, non-injury, whatever it is. I don't want to see Joel Embiid lead the NBA in scoring and be burned out in the playoffs. Nobody cares anymore. It might be better for Joel Embiid to take a step back offensively. It might be better for Joel Embiid to play more of a in the offensive system type of role under Nick Nurse and maybe average 25. Maybe we should have a season where Joel Embiid averages 25 points per game, 12 rebounds, because your big ass should be down there getting boards, and 5 assists. Maybe we should have a season where Joel Embiid averages 25, 12, and 5. And is actually healthy and looks like he has some energy in the playoffs. But at 275 pounds, I don't want that anymore, Joel. I want you to come into the season at about 255 or 260. That's what you need to do. You've had an easy go so far through the NBA as far as who the coach is and what standards you've been held to, because the Sixers haven't had a superstar in 40 years. Well, 20 years. Allen Iverson, of course. They haven't won in 40 years. They haven't had a superstar since AI in 2001. So when you came along, the coaching staff, the front office, the ownership group, and all of the fans let you get away with being a lazy, lay on the couch all off season, drink freaking Shirley Temples and eat Popeyes on the plane or whatever it was. They let you get away with whatever you wanted to do because we didn't have a superstar in 20 years. That's over now, Joel. Everybody's over it. Every offseason you say you got your diet together and you're in the best shape of your life. Now it's time to prove it. I want you to come back into next season at about 260 and look like you're in better shape. Go watch Joel Embiid's rookie highlights. He is not moving. He was not moving this season like he was moving as a rookie. He needs to get back to that weight. That's where I'm at with that. Number 3, James Harden is the opposite of what the team really needs at this point in his career. James Harden is the opposite of what the team really needs at this point in his career. The team does not need a guy out there dribbling the ball for 20 seconds, driving the lane, trying to throw up a floater, looking like he's stuck in quicksand, resorting to hooking a defender's arm and somersaulting out of bounds, yelling at the referee while the Sixers run back in a 4-on-5 situation. James Harden has done things this past season that I think the Sixers need, which is facilitate the damn ball, run the pick and roll, and catch and shoot. He's done the catch and shoot thing from time to time. But James Harden is not a catch and shoot player. And he resorts to the ISO way too much when he doesn't have it left. He resorts to playing how he played in Houston, or trying to play how he played in Houston, but he doesn't have it left. He doesn't have that bag anymore. He doesn't have the athleticism and the lift anymore. It's over. The Sixers would be better off with a facilitating point guard who's more of a system player and a better catch and shoot player than James Harden. There, I said it. All the James Harden fanboys are still trying to find my address so they can burn me at the stake. It is what it is. Cool, you gave us a couple 40-point games in the playoffs. You stunk the other 5 games. I don't care. And they better not pay him. And I don't think Nick Nurse wants him, man. Nick Nurse runs a system that is predicated on ball sharing, hustling, team defense, and catching and shooting. That doesn't say James Harden to me, does it? Number 4, this is one that was a little bit controversial on Twitter. Tyrese Maxey is a star in the making, but needs 3 more seasons to get there. Let me explain to you what I mean by this. I love Tyrese Maxey. I think he has all the tools to be a future NBA star. I think he needs 3 more seasons to be a player who leads a team into the NBA Finals. That's what I mean by this. Can Tyrese Maxey, why do I keep wanting to say Tobias Harris when I'm talking about this guy? Can Tyrese Maxey be an all-star this upcoming season? Absolutely. Can Tyrese Maxey average 25 points per game this upcoming season? Absolutely. But what the Sixers need is a perimeter player that's going to show up and lead them into the NBA Finals. Can Joel Embiid lead the team into the NBA Finals? We don't know. So far, the answer to that has been no. I think it's discouraging the situation, because then you need to look at a perimeter player like Tyrese Maxey, and you need to hope that he can do it, but he's only 22 years old. The timelines aren't matching up. I think Tyrese Maxey at 25 or 26 years old can absolutely lead the Philadelphia 76ers into the NBA Finals, but I just think thinking he can do it at 22 is a little bit crazy to me. If he does it, it wouldn't totally shock me, because he's already done things in a couple of off seasons that we thought were impossible. I just think that the burden and the responsibility that he would have in the playoffs at such a young age is just not there yet. That's where I'm at with all of that. Those are all the hard pills to swallow for Sixers fans this offseason, bro. Those are hard pills to swallow, and it's just, I'm just here to give you the facts, man. All I've ever done is sit up here and give you the facts. We got a super chat from my guy A. I hate to say it, but Embiid is just a stat patter. I mean, you have every right to say that so far, because he dominated the regular season, and then he didn't get it done in the playoffs once again. So, I'm not going to call Joel Embiid a stat patter necessarily. I think he's one of the most skilled centers I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. But, you have every right to say it until he leads the team in the NBA playoffs. You have every right to say it.